Hello, Ink Teacher here, and with another drawing tutorial, drawing the human figure. This is a continuation from the last tutorial talking about drawing a fist. And so we covered the basics in the last tutorial, and then I'd like to talk about the variations. When you're drawing, the strategy for drawing a fist is the opposite of most other approaches to drawing hand postures. That is, you're drawing blocks that you will chip the forms. You'll basically start out with big blocks and then chip the forms out of that block rather than drawing a skeleton that you'll add the forms to. So, you know, here you have the palm shape here, and you have the fingers, the square block that constitute the fingers coming off here, and then you have the cone shape that is the base of the thumb here, and then the thumb crosses over the fingers. And let's draw the fist from the front. So if you're looking, here's the palm shape from the front here, and you have the cube that encloses the four fingers here. You know, you have the thumb over here. You want to look a lot into the arcing, and in hands, when you have an arc, in all cases that I can think of, the arc does not just arc along here, but if, you know, we're looking at it the front here, but so, you know, here are the four fingers, the front that we're looking at here, and you see the arc here. But if you were to look at the top side of the hand here, you know, here are the knuckles here, and you know, the four fingers here, and the thumb is on the back side of this drawing here. You know, the wrist is coming off here. So here are the knuckles here, and here are the knuckles here. This arc right here, it arcs from this side, but it also arcs here. That is, the pinky, the palm gives way to the pinky lower down along an arc than it does over here at the pointer finger. And arcs in the hand always work this way. They don't just arc in two dimensions. As you move the hand, you can follow these arcs, because the hand tends to be more like a spoon, and these fingers here, the pinky is shorter over here than you know, the pointer finger is a little bit shorter than the middle finger here, and this happens along here, and now we're looking, you know, here's the hand from this side here with the thumb here. You can see that, you know, if you follow these arcs, you'll make the pinky shorter, but also you'll make the pinky closer to the palm than the pointer finger out here. So when you're following the arcs, really try to get into an understanding of how these guiding arcs can really give you a sense of how all these forms fall into alignment with each other in 3D space. So here's the front of the hand. Here you have the pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, and you can create, there are a lot of variations that you can create that will, you know, you want to always vary your drawings. Here's the thumb here. It'll add action, it'll make hands, different hands for different people, and when you have then you want to not only cut away from these blocks and start to cut the form out from these blocks here, but you also you can go ahead and move, once you have the basic blocks down, you can move the fingers out of those blocks. So here we have, you know, again the fist a little bit more from the you know, looking on that way, and so we can go ahead and start to chisel the fingers out of these forms here. And as we do that, we can go ahead and decide to move the pinky in further here, so we can have it out of tension, gripping more into the palm than the other fingers. Say these fingers are a little bit looser, and so they move out, but the pinky goes ahead and cuts in here, and here's the palm, you know, coming out here. And so once you have the basic shapes, you know, you can always add in variation, and then you can always start to treat these as individual fingers and move them around, and change them from the three basic shapes that we started out with. And that concludes this tutorial. Again, thank you for your time. The reason I'm posting all of these tutorials for free on the internet is to draw attention to my animation, and by going and looking at my animation at solomation.com, you encourage me to put more of these tutorials up on the internet. And best of luck with your drawing. I hope you have a good day.